So it's April 28th, 2026, out here at the UVM Catamount Farm Vineyard. I'm standing in a row of Marischal Foch vines, and just wanted to kind of go over early season management and kind of the status of things. This particular vine is interesting in that it's got both a spur pruned section and a cane pruned section. And this vine over here, you can see more of a classic cane spur pruning. Either one works. We're still kind of figuring out the best way to manage these vines, and sometimes you have to transition from this to try to renovate some of the old wood. You know, these old spurs tend to get older and less fruitful and can accumulate disease. So a lot of folks, especially in a low spray or organic situation, will move to cane pruning. The danger here is that you can have, as you go further out on the cane, you have buds that are less cold hardy, and you can have more damage, or they can just be less fruitful. And so one of the advantages to spur pruning is your buds that you retain are all very close to the base and tend to be more fruitful and more cold hardy. This is a space, so right now we're at bud swell. You could probably get away with a liquid lime sulfur. At this point, it's getting a little bit late. I don't like to put on those high rates of lime sulfur once you have any real tissue exposed. This is the rate that's used at a pretty high rate, like 10% application, mainly to burn out the spores, overwintering spores for Phomopsis and Anthracnose, I guess. Other activities you can be doing is general ground cover management, so getting the brush out of the vineyard, either raking it out or flail mowing it. If people use herbicides, we're really at the late edge of being able to use them without hitting buds that are emerging on the base and potentially causing phytotoxicity to the vine. But this is a good time if you're going to use cultivation or anything to try to get this under control a bit before things kind of take off. We'll be heading into the disease management season pretty soon, usually mid to late May. Once these vines, in our situation, since we're a conventionally managed vineyard, we're able to wait until the shoots are 5 to 8 inches long. Where you're using maybe copper or sulfur that have a little bit less efficacy, you might start applying treatments when the shoots are maybe 1 to 3 inches long. And yeah, it's looking so far in here. These vines don't appear to have been hit by any of the frost damage that some of the orchards experienced back on April 20th. So we're set up for a good crop for the season, and we'll check back in a little bit. Thanks.